Hey, this is Jay Johnson, your accountability coach, helping to overcome obstacles and get results. That's the Torch model. We're teaching others responsibility, character, and honor. This is the breakthrough month. We're breaking through. We're coming up or introducing terminology, ideas, information, facts, whatever we need to make us aware of the tools that we can use to break through. I mean, let's face it, we want to grow, we want to get better, we want to get stronger, we want to learn more, we want to do more, we want to go further. That's what we want to do. So we don't want to stay the same. And whatever that we can use to break through, let's bring it on. Today's idea is keeping it simple. Keeping it simple can help overcome the complexity of being overwhelmed, of being, just drenched, just complexity in everything that we do. Sometimes we just want to keep it simple. Sometimes just keeping it simple can make you progress even further, faster, and really help you hone in to break through. Keeping it simple is to make something easily understood so that you don't go into too much detail sometimes. Just keeping it simple and straight to the point, not something too much complex. And here's something that can add on to keeping it simple is let's be smart about what it is that we're doing. There's something called a SMART goal that really helps out when we planning in business meeting and we going into coaching sessions and when we trying to plan for the future. When we come up with a goal, we call them SMART goals. I had mastermind groups that I've done in the past when we come together and we talk about things that we want to accomplish. One of the things that we always consider is making a SMART goal. So if you never heard of that, I'm going to introduce it to you real quick. That SMART goal is an acronym, SMART. The S stands for specific. We want to be clear and specific about our goals. And if we can be clear and specific, then it makes it a little bit easier to achieve. The M stands for measurable. We want to be able to keep metrics on our goal. If we don't know when we're growing, if we don't know where we are, if we don't know where we're going, if we don't know when we're growing, it can be a little hard to really know when we are breaking through. So we want to be able to keep track of things so that we can see our progress. And then the A stands for actionable. Not only do we want to set the goals, but we want to create some action behind it. And so we want to be able to make some steps that can be attainable in the progress. So not only just think about it, let's make some steps, some really right now steps that we can go about achieving our goal. The R stands for realistic. Want to avoid being overwhelmed and unnecessarily stressed and frustrated, so we don't want to think too far when we talk about our action steps. What can we do right now? Now, there's a lot of things that we could do. Somebody said all things are possible. Yes, it is. All things are possible through Christ. Yes, it is. But there are some things that's not possible. You cannot grow wings out of your skin right now. There's some things that you just can't do. So when you're thinking about your goals, let's think realistic. What can we do realistically right now to create the breakthrough process? And then T stands for time bound. One of the things that really bring life to our vision is to start putting a date and a time to it. I was just challenged on that a few days ago by a friend of mine. Was talking about starting up a ministry, and we will do that. But he just reminded me of something. You got to put a date to it. You got to put a date and a time to it. When do you want to break through on your goals? When do you want to start to grow, start to elevate, start to move forward, start to expand, become something different? We don't want to stay the same. We want to break through. So in recap, we're talking about keeping it simple. And I introduced to you an acronym called SMART goals. And when you really look at that, you can put your goal down on paper when you want to start to break through. Now you can make a goal to break through. Let's start backwards. Let's set a date and a time. Then we want to make it realistic. We want to put some action behind it. We want to be able to measure our progress, and we want to be specific. Okay? So that's something that we can use to break through for this breakthrough month. We want to break through, and we believe that we are breaking through. I'm telling you this because it's my job to hold you accountable. I know you would do the same for me. It's our job to lift each other up. And it's your job to become the best version of yourself so that you can impact everyone around you to become better because of you. Yesterday was good. Today is better. But let's make tomorrow even better than today by keeping it simple. And let's use SMART goals so that we can have some metrics, measuring tools to know that we're growing and breaking through. Talk to you later.